moment, my lady.
A moment? I doubt you could afford even that much of my time. Branded.
My mistake.
No, mine. Upon reflection, you don't have the scent of a branded about you. The flowers. Otto always did know how to please me. More than Sid ever did anyway. Do you think you could please me, Clive?
You're the dame.
Let us leave such impersonal titles to my less preferred clientele. You can call me Isabel. Otto assured me I could trust you. I can trust you, can't I?
You can trust me, yes, but... why would you...
Help you? Because that's what we do. Long ago, Sid did me a kindness when no one else would. I have never forgotten that. Without it, I would not be where I am today. And so, I make it a point to do the same whenever possible. Which brings us here. To the final obstacle between you and whatever it is you seek in the holy capital. I fear the guards are not likely to let a masterless bearer pass unmolested. Unless...
Unless...
Unless, of course, his master deigned to appear. Yes, that will do nicely. But I shall expect a favor in return.
Wait, what?
However, too, they get that color. What did you say?
Welcome, good...
How much for this one?
Give me one of those hams.
Fresh
The
fish!
biggest.
All from the Sea of Grace this very morning.
And what can I do for you? I'll be here if you
Are
need
you gonna
me.
buy something or not?
You there! Fancy a drop of the Empire's finest?
With the right to confiscate any objects forbidden.
What the hell are you doing?
Tut tut. We cannot have people thinking I tolerate disobedience from my branded.
The men who gave me this are no more my masters than you are. But... it's not as if I can hide it.
From the moment you acquired it, that brand has done naught but take. But today, it is going to give you exactly what you want. Just play along.
Madame, back to the Vale already?
But of course, we must make ready to welcome you, my dear.
And who might this be?
Why, my new escort. The streets aren't safe for a girl, what with all the royalists about.
Well, don't work him too hard.
Well, that rather depends on you now, doesn't it? I'll see you all at sunset.
Oi, hold up. Another fucking branded. Oh, you're lucky you're with the dame. Now get out of my sight, filth.
That wasn't so bad.
Wasn't so bad. They might have recognized me.
But they didn't. And even if they had, they wouldn't have done anything about it. The gentlemen of the garrison are some of my best customers. We have an arrangement, as do you and I. Now, if you'd care to follow me, we can speak more at the Vale.
Doesn't seem like I have much of a choice.
That's the day done then. Drinks and the Vale.
How about the Vale?
I haven't seen you around the Vale of late. Oh, don't tell me you've grown tired of us.
It's not that. The garrisons are being called back to the capital.
And if anyone requests her company, tell them she is feeling unwell.
Madame, you look stunning.
As do you, my dear.
Shall I have one of the girls draw a bath?
That won't be necessary. Clive, my darling. Welcome to the Vale.
Thank you for seeing me through the gates, my lady. I am in your debt.
Well, that was the whole point, wasn't it? And I told you, it's Isabel. Whatever wound you so tight, I wonder. It's certainly not Sid's influence.
You, mentioned a favor. What is it you'd have me do? I don't want to keep my companions waiting.
If you mean Sid and the girl, you needn't worry. They have yet to reach the checkpoint. Yes, Otto asked me to help them as well. But to answer your question, I need you to find someone for me. One of my girls. Tatienne has been gone for several days now, having left no word of explanation. And I've begun to fear the worst.
I feel as if I've spent my whole life searching for people. No, I can't say I'm any good at it.
I trust you'll do your best. Oh, and take this. Proof of that trust. And hopefully enough to keep prying eyes from looking too closely at that handsome face of yours. Now, I have matters to attend to at the Iron Flagon. If you find anything, ask for me there.
I should probably start here.
If the dame has given you her trust, then you have ours as well. Now you are always welcome here at the Vale.
You wear the dame's brooch.
Enough to have me look for one of your colleagues. A woman by the name of Tatienne.
She's still missing. Oh, if only.
You saw her before she disappeared.
The day before. She was in tears. She'd lost her comb. Like, it wasn't anything fancy, but you could tell it meant the world. You see, Tatienne was an orphan, and she looked upon the dame as a mother.
So she was upset.
And I didn't lend her my shoulder. But perhaps someone else did. Tatienne shared a room. Her chambermaid may have seen something. She's over there, sitting by the pond.
Thank you. Let's see what her chambermaid can tell us then.
So you're the new escort the girls have been talking about. And you've already been sent off on an errand, eh? Poor boy. You'll be knackered before the real work begins later on tonight.
I'm told you share a bedchamber with Tatienne. Did she...
Before she went, only that she needed to meet. She did mention a name, but I know exactly who she meant.
You do?
Lad from the garrison. Annoying little shit. Spent every guil he earned on Tatienne, and picked fights with anyone else who tried to buy her time. Followed her around like a lost puppy. Tatienne was flattered at first, but it didn't take long for her to get scared. She thought about saying something. But the dame was so proud of her for how much she was bringing in, and she didn't want to let her down.
This man from the garrison... Did he...
Of course I did. He tried to sneak into our room enough times. Slimy sod's got a scar over one eye.
You've been very helpful.
Don't let him get away with this. Find him, and you'll find her.
A man from the garrison. Seems a trip to the barracks is in order.
Drake's Head. Ain't a sight more beautiful in the realm, I reckon.
Think I might see you tonight?
Depends on how much.
Excuse me, you there? I cannot help but notice you bear the... Might I trouble you for some assistance?
And who exactly...
Oh, forgive me. I am Etienne, a humble merchant. I have business beyond these walls, but the guards have grown... And who better than someone in the... Would you be...
Why not?
Marvelous. The task is simple enough. Pass through the gate and deliver packages. There are 3 in total. A grocer, an apothecary, and a distiller.
Nothing dangerous.
Why, of course not. And strong.
The markets are a veritable midden, teeming with vermin.
Ugh, you need not remind me. Their incessant chittering is ringing in my ears even now.
These crystals here are for citizens only. There's none for the likes of you.
I don't know how a bearer came by the moon and stars. Can I trust you to be...
About what?
About this. About what I wish to ask of you, as unlikely as it may seem, there are those within the upper echelons of Sambraquois society.
All right.
This town is carried upon the backs of its bearers, not for the want of coin. Contemptible though it is, my countrymen would sooner cut off their noses, and despite my best attempts at secrecy, which...
Fine.
Oh, thank you. An extrum here. What food I can provide? 3. It's tragic. Be discreet.
You won't be
I'm afraid not.
The crystal's curse is bad enough. We can't let people starve as well.
Heard the bones fell favourably.
It's not been half a moon since Belen's.
That's what we signed up for.
Sergeant's got it in for us.
Are you waiting for it to heal on its own? Hurry up!
Looks like now's not the time.
Get on with it! You want to bleed to death?
I'm looking for a man with a scar.
Looking for a man? Does this look like a brothel, Branded? Fuck off.
Hold your tongue. He wears the dame's brooch. One word from him and the Vale's doors will be barred to us for good.
There's only one man in the garrison with a dodgy eye. His name's Yannick. I haven't seen him.
On account of him being in Moor. Yeah, Yannick left a few days back. Said he had dealings with a merchant.
The dame thing. Moor is the last village on the road to Oriflamme. I should let Isabel know where I'm headed. I have...
From the Chamberlain. You need to leave.
Branded! Who told you to rest? Stoke those damn flames! And you! If you've got a message for me, out with it! Get out of my forge. If I'd wanted another bear, I would have sent for one. You Branded are nothing but a nuisance. Feckless Salotia.
Clive.
That remains to be seen.
Oh, Tatienne, you...
This Yannick. The soldiers I spoke to believe he's in the village of Moor. According to them, he claimed to have some business with a merchant there. Though that wouldn't explain his continued absence.
And you plan on traveling to Moor to ascertain the truth?
Isn't that what you want?
Oh, it is, but I fear sending you there may cause more harm than good. The people of Moor are rather set in their ways. You'll find they have little love for bearers, and they will not hesitate to report one such as you to the constabulary. There is a man in Moor who owes me a favor. More than one, in fact. His name is Bertrand, and he works at the stables. Tell him I sent you.
I shall return as soon as I find something.
That's the day.
Bertrand was a loyal patron of the Vale.
How about the Vale then drinks?
We've the right to confiscate any objects forbidden by the throne.
Well, like a plum for the apple of your eye.
I warn you now, I don't sell to your kind, whether you have the coin or not. Wait,
Etienne sent me.
didn't know he had his own bearer. Business must be booming.
All this for a drink.
Not just any drink. The guards find that, they'll seize it before you can blink. If Etienne likes it, tell him there's more where that came from.
Of course.
I haven't.
Well, I have business with you.
I do not know you. Where is the merchant?
Somewhere the gate guards won't be paying him or his affairs any mind.
Fine. Hand over the goods and be... This is lighter than usual. Branded, if I discover you have played me false...
I can always take it back.
You will do no such thing. Had you been the tool of any other man, I would see you clapped in chains. Payment.
Cigars.
Those cigars.
You say these are all from... There's nothing here for your kind, Branded.
I have a delivery from Etienne.
Oh, why didn't... Time's up. Sorry about the welcome. I meant nothing by it. Here. You can tell.
Perfume.
Oriflamme.
Perfume, cigars, and spirits. Someone has expensive tastes. The question is, how can they afford to maintain them? I suppose there's only one way to find out.
Greetings. You are one of the dames chosen, I see. Me? I am but a nameless weaver of song, who would warm the hearts of the good folk of this town with such humble cloth as the muse might permit me to make.
Another one of the dames.
Ah, I believe it.
Delightful.
You don't say.
You mean the Chris...
Why not just...
An honest man wears this after... And if you don't know what this pipe...
I didn't realize crystals were so...
As scarce as chocobo teeth. Do you think it vulgar that I profit from the hardship of others?
I think you're doing what you...
Yeah, indeed. And I don't doubt the dame would agree. A reward for a job well done. I have the goods I was commissioned to gather, and the guards are none the wiser. I thank you. As will our mutual friend when she hears of how you have aided me.
You look like you need a...
Not half as much as I need this. Thank you. I don't eat.
Has it always been this bad?
Oh, it was worse before the Chamberlain. I'd be dead without him.
That's something at least.
Enough! Curse you! You'll work faster next time if you know what's good for you.
Here.
The Chamberlain must have sent you, but alas, my work is far from over. If I don't go now...
You need to rest.
But I won't. I've wounds to heal and bones to mend.
And what of your own hurts?
Then wait.
A drover has more regard for his cattle than the Empire does its bearers. Anyway.
All right. Are you
Business, though not my own. The Chamberlain put me to work to...
Ah, so he found some just as well. I hear his friends back at court have been taking a little too much interest in him of late.
So he really is a Chamberlain.
There was a time when he was the Vale's most illustrious customer. Us girls thought of him as a generous uncle. He was one of the only people round here who seemed bothered by the way the Empire treat...
Rare for one in his position.
A fact not wasted on the dame. A little nudge from her is all it took, and he became the patron saint of Northreach's starving mass. My sisters and I may have lost an uncle, but bearers are being fed for a change, so we don't grumble. Much.
Glad to hear it.
Gives you faith, though, doesn't it? To know there are people out there like him. It's no wonder the dame's got a soft spot. We always look forward to your visits, Clive. The dame especially.
Well then, I suppose you'll need a little something to remember me by.
How did one of them get on this?
Another one of the dame's pets. Why must
It's not been half a moon since Bellen's took. Sergeant's got it in for him. Huh. Where's your commanding officer, Branded? Don't you know the training grounds are for real soldiers?
Hey, you lost or something? Sorry, but the Imperial Guard's got no use for your kind. The infantry always needs more bodies, though.
I'm just passing through.
I don't bloody believe it.
That'll be why he's strutting about like he owns the place.
The Dame laughed when we offered her our protection. You reckon this prick's really worth a couple of the Emperor's finest?
I dare say there's ways of finding out. How about it, Branded? Get it?
I'd rather not.
Oh, no doubt. Only chivalrous souls that we are. Robin and I need...
Fine.
Oh, and just so you know, I'll take a moment to get ready if you need. Now,
if that's what you...
oh, and when you go crying to your mistress, tell her it was Leon who gave you the pounding. Use all the dirty tricks you want, Brand, all right? So you know one end of a blade from the other. Fuck me.
What the hell are you playing at, Leon? Ah, so it's a real challenge he wants, is it? Fine. Sword up, bearer. Let's have some fun, shall we? How the bearer win the dame's favour anyway?
By knowing when to hold my tongue for a start.
It's over. You got potential. I give you that.
My final breath.
I'll be hanged.
Can I go now?
Krieger's gas. The bastard didn't even break a sweat.
The dame's man or no, he's still a Branded. Best hope this...
Yeah, not after the bullocking he gave us for missing drills. Might be the old sod had a point.
I'll leave you to it.
Yeah, good bloody riddance.
Do us a favour. If you have to tell the dame about this, tell her we got a good few hits in, eh? Yeah, on second thought, maybe don't mention this to the dame. We wouldn't want you getting into trouble for ruling now.
How many bearers suffer to keep your granaries full?
Wins! Don't let them get away! Get him, boy! You know what to do. Keep your distance, boy. Give them all you've got, boy. Don't let them get away. Keep your distance, boy. Give them all you've got, boy. Don't let them get away. Give them all you've got, boy. Don't let them get away. Give them all you've got, boy.
Over here. Keep your distance, boy. You know what to do, boy. Give them all you've got. Over here. Flank! Sick of Toggle! Sick of Toggle! It's over.
Wait, you're not one of us.
That's enough. Stay down. Don't let them get away. You pay for what you do. It's over. That's enough. You know what to do, boy. Don't let them get away. It's over.
a lot of you. There's still work to be done.
You, Brandon! Here, now! You're late!
Late for what?
Did they tell you nothing? Well, don't just stand there.
All right.
My. I see they've sent me. He's over that way, towards the coast.
For someone whose son's in mortal danger, you didn't seem all that worried. Something's not right here. I need to be careful.
The wolf! It's going to eat me!
Not if I can help it. Stay back. I'll deal with this.
That's enough.
No! You weren't supposed to kill Wolfie. You were supposed to die. Father will have you whipped for this.
What is this? Your father said you were being attacked.
You're not supposed to. Stop looking at me like that. We were only having fun.
Having fun?
Why are you still speaking?
The wolf's work, no doubt. But it's not the wolf that's to blame. Someone needs to put an end to this.
You, Brandy, come here this instant. How dare you frighten my son? You slaughter his poor pet. That wolf was trained. You are the entertainment.
Nor am I. You'll pay for what you've done.
See? I told you, he talks too much.
You're not the Branded I bought, are you? Well, the sins of the slave are the sins of the master. Go! Summon the unlucky wretch you answered.
That unlucky wretch would be the dame. I can summon her if you like. Though I doubt she would welcome the interruption.
You serve the dame. Why would a woman of her caliber...
You look afraid. Well, how do you think those bearers in the field felt? Can you, from the look of you, I'd say you're starting to get an idea of the first. Now, if you need help with the second...
Father, he's scaring me.
You think to threaten us, Branded? The dame's pet or no, I will not abide such insolence.
Can't we just buy another hound? A big...
Of course, my son. I'll have the villagers fetch us another. With jaw...
I'm wasting my time, but I can't just leave those bearers lying out there. That much I can do it. How many bearers have lost their lives to this nobleman's sport?
More victims of the nobles' games. You must be Clive.
How do you know my name?
The dame. I'm in a... Never gets any easier.
Is that what you...
The mistress has me see to it that none are left to the... Since you're here, can you give me a hand?
Gladly.
May their burden finally be lifted. I take it you slew the nobleman's pet?
I did. Now I expect they'll find another soon enough. And when it gets here, more bearers will die. How can they think so little of sending us to the slaughter?
Simple. Because you are not. Bearers are tools when they're needed, and toys when they're not. And if one breaks, well, still. Such attitudes don't always go unpunished.
Father! Father!
Is this your doing?
Of course not. Wolves kill. It's in their nature. Invite one into your home, he's gonna tear your throat out eventually. Same with bearers. Fed or not, they don't lack for fangs. What will folk do when they bite back, I wonder? The realm's nest two murderous bastards, and I won't mourn the loss. Here. For their help.
You don't have to.
Take it. You never know. Our paths may cross again. Till then.
You and me. Shift your
Up, the lot of you. There's still work to be done.
I let her out of her pen while I did my chores. I think she's lost.
I can't promise I'll find.
She has beautiful white hair, and she likes walk.
In that case. That's a lot of field to search. With a little luck, someone might have seen her. You work these?
A branded. And an outside. Why should I help you?
Because a girl from the village asked me to find her pet.
Chloe, is it? Last I saw, the filthy creature was sniffing about the wind. That girl's old enough to know she should tie her pet up when she's...
The windmill.
Off with you.
Chloe? More brown than white. Is there someone napping on the job? I hope they don't mind the The crystals.
Chloe, I was calling you, didn't...
What?
Get up now. You've slept, not Chloe. Why did you already turn into a rock? I only made you do a bit of magic. You knew you were my favourite. None of the other Chloes had pretty hair. It could be months before Dad gives me another one. I have to wait until they're too tired to work.
Is that all she was to you? A plaything? Do you really not care that she's dead?
She's not dead. She's a rock.
That? The crystal's curse? That's just how she died. And now she's gone forever. Giving another bearer her name won't change that.
No, don't say that.
It's true. And without that brand, she would have been just another girl. Somebody's daughter. Just like you.
But Dad said...
They do. Parents that give them away. But you became Chloe's family when you took her in.
I... I'm so sorry, Chloe.
If the people of Moor are as intolerant as Isabel says, it's no wonder the Empire never... My unit here.
Pull that clean? You good-for-nothing sluggard!
Weren't expecting any new branded until then. I don't think he's a deserter, do you?
If even a grain is missing, the clay...
It's my turn! Let me try!
Come on, give it back. My dad finds out he'll clobber me.
I'll be needing some more straw for this thing.
Are you Bertrand?
Sounds about right. Only time I hear from her is when... Well, go on then.
One of her courtesans has got a soldier who may have information on her whereabouts is rumored to have come here to meet with a...
Many traders stopped to peddle, but only one.
Is he still here?
The trader? Oh, yeah. Stubborn sod. If you seek him, fact is, folks round here would sooner hang a Brent, and that's even...
Understood.
What's this? A branded?
I come to you from North...
What?
Rumor has it you were seen arguing with a soldier some few days ago.
Yeah, he had a comb which he... but old though it was, an antique, it most certainly was not, as I told him. Nevertheless, I stood firm, however, and for...
And do you know where...
My customers aren't usually in the habit of telling me whither they are bound, but as it happens, this one did.
My thing.
Not to... be sure and tell...
You are fortunate to have fallen into the dame's good graces, but her influence reigns before you.
It smells of death here, Torgal. Wolves. We can't let them get any closer to the village.
distance, boy! Die!
Damn it all. Bodies. Well, the wolves have been busy. So it is you.
If that's true, then the body next to... The girl Yannick went off to see every night. You said her name was Tatienne.
You.
Now, why would I do that? Unless you, by the looks of things...
You both...
Nah, he was a jealous sod. Couldn't stand... Then one day he sees her with a new comb. Thinks she's got herself a new gallant. Tells the garrison he's going to find the man. We know it's all talk, but then he disappears off to Moor for some dealings and doesn't come back.
If you mean this comb...
He might not be rotting.
I think he meant to ask us something else.
Wed? Where would they have gone? And we all know what happens to deserter. Tell the dame I'm sorry. When the lads come to collect Yannick's body, I'll see that
Is that why?
Oh, there won't be any covering up this mess. The most we can hope for is that the dame does... Speaking of which, I saw her in... Could you tell her what happened?
I need to tell Isabel. Perhaps the comb.
If it was a message that needed delivered.
You are still in one. You will be pleased they said they would meet you.
Thank you, but... I was on my way to...
You... I see. It is by no means uncommon for a client, but rarely do such take.
I found this with Tatienne.
Thank you for returning it.
I should go.